In this video, we are going to see about the non-deterministic algorithm. Introduction. In computer programming, a non-deterministic algorithm is an algorithm that even for the same input can exhibit different behaviors on different runs as opposed to a deterministic algorithm. There are several ways an algorithm may behave differently from run to run. Example. One example of a non-deterministic algorithm is the execution of concurrent algorithm with race conditions, which can exhibit different outputs on different runs. Unlike a deterministic algorithm, which travels a single path from input to output, a non-deterministic algorithm can take many paths, with some arriving at the same outputs and other arriving at different outputs. This feature is mathematically used in non-deterministic computation models like the non-deterministic finite automaton. Application. In gaming, non-deterministic algorithms are quite widely used. One of the most popular uses of non-deterministic behavior in gaming AI is when the game engine makes use of non-deterministic AI techniques to enable a non-player character (NPC) to learn the behavioral patterns and tactics of the player and then adapt to counter these moves and tactics. This is particularly useful in compact games to introduce an element of unpredictability and make the game more interesting. When these techniques are used, the player faces novel scenarios instead of having to get bored having to deal with the NPC pulling off the exact same moves, sometimes even in the same sequence every single time the player plays that game. This can be used to keep the player hooked to the game and increase the game's play life. Non-deterministic algorithm. To implement a non-deterministic algorithm, we have a couple of languages like Prolog, but these don't have standard programming language operators, and these operators are not part of any standard programming languages. Non-deterministic algorithm can be summed to these 3 points. For a particular input, the computer will give different outputs on different execution. Can't solve the problem in polynomial time. Step 3. Cannot determine the next step of execution due to more than one path the algorithm can take. Thank you.